Hi, everyone. I'm Charlene Shirk. Welcome to Advertising Champions, where we speak to some of the most innovative thinkers in the advertising space. We're so excited today to have on the show Lisa Apolinski with Three Dog Right. Thanks so much for joining us today, Lisa.
Thank you for having me, Charlene. Very excited about this conversation.
All right. Awesome. And Jodi Lawaich with Rural Solutions. Jodi, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Charlene.
All right. So, Jodi, I'll tee it up with you. Tell us what you're doing over there at Rural Solutions.
We're doing a lot. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer, and my role is really split between doing our company's marketing and doing outward-facing marketing for our clients. Being in Vermont, most of our clients are small businesses, which could range from solopreneur all the way up to 150 people, but that is where our focus is. And, we've had some good things going on in the state. So it's been exciting.
All right. Well, we'll get back to those good things in just a moment, but we'll give Lisa an opportunity to share what she's doing over there at Three Dog Right. And I always love a good origin story when somebody has a catchy title. So you do have to kind of walk us through that as well, Lisa.
Absolutely. So I run a full-service digital consulting agency here in Arizona, and we work with clients who want to accelerate revenue and take market share using digital means. And over the last 10 years that we've been in business, we have helped our clients create over $1 billion in new revenue, and that is billion with a B. I started my agency in 2012. Blogging was a huge thing back then. It still is, content writing. And I had 3 rescue dogs at the time, and it kind of clicked. 3 Dog Night, 3 Dog Right.
Oh, I love it. Wait, a nice little flashback there to a classic song. And Jodi, you said you got exciting things going on in your state. What have you got going on in your state that's making it so fun what you're doing?
Vermont's been really proactive about having grants available for small businesses that have been affected by COVID. It did start about 8 months after the pandemic hit, to really help our small businesses make a pivot where necessary, which covered a lot of marketing, updated technology, those kinds of aspects of business. And we did so well with that grant program that toward the end of the year, we're wrapping up a second version of that program called the Community Navigator Pilot Program. And we, meaning Rural Solutions, is a referral partner for that program. So we're working with a lot of different types of clients, lots of different businesses, and helping solve a lot of different problems.
Well, it sounds like it solved a budget issue as well. So, Jodi, let's talk. I'm going to ask you another question. Small to medium businesses, before they can make billions of dollars like they are in Lisa's company, they've got to have a budget that they can invest in smart advertising choices. So, talk to us a little bit about how you help your clients navigate that budget and how they can maximize it.
For me, where I really start is the basics. And it can be hard to not have those locked down as a small business. And what I'm talking about specifically is branding. What are your colors? What is your logo? What is your story? And then we look at website. Do you have one? If you have one, how functional is it? How updated is it? Are you doing organic social media? If not, you need to be. Email marketing. Are you doing it from an actual email marketing platform, not from your Google account? Because if you are just sending mass emails from Google, we need to get you onto an actual email marketing platform with a plan for monthly email marketing.
So those are your priority budget items when you get a client. You're like, let's take your budget, let's focus here. Let's get the foundation of the house in order before we start
100%.
taking the next steps. All right, so Lisa, I'm going to come back to you then. All right, so let's take it from Jodi. Okay, the house is in order. Now how do we start really engaging and really bringing in those big dollars?
Yes, absolutely. So I was very excited to hear Jodi talk about storytelling. Persuasive storytelling is one of the most important things you can invest in your company, whether you are small to mid-size, all the way up to Fortune 100s, which we work with. The focus that a lot of my clients are looking at now, and the trend that we're moving into 2023, is this idea of personal brand and authority positioning. what is your brand purpose? How are you sharing your story with your audiences, whether it's clients or prospects, even employees? And how are you sharing that story in a persuasive way so that you're able to attract the right client to you and the conversation goes a lot smoother and you're able to close more business faster?
Okay, we need to
Which
bring
we're
Jodi
all-
back into the picture because she's going to get a neck ache from nodding so much and agreeing with everything you said. So really, it's funny because before it was, let's talk about the attributes of the product, right? Now it's all about the story of the product, who made the product, the people behind the product, the company culture behind the product, and the words authenticity and being genuine are becoming kind of the buzzwords, although to use the word buzzwords doesn't make it sound like it's very authentic, but those have become the buzzwords of the advertising trend right now. So Jodi, I'm going to go ahead and toss it over to you because I don't want you to hurt yourself because you're in so much agreement with Lisa. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think I love Lisa right now. One of the services that I provide for clients is called the marketing narrative. It's a proprietary product that we've developed for branding. And it is all about brand story because really at the end of the day, if what you're saying is not resonating with users, which are also part of your audience, you're not going to get anywhere. And the way that resonates is you talk about pain points. To demonstrate this, I created a small company called Little Shoes. If either of you have ever tried to put shoes on a toddler, you know that it's essentially wrestling an alligator. So, I created this phony little company that says Little Shoes. They're shoes that, kids can put on and off really easy at that age. And when I demonstrate the pain point, it's not a picture. I made like an Instagram post. And what that is, it's a picture of coffee. And the caption reads, "Thanks, Little Shoes, for giving me 10 minutes back to enjoy my coffee." Because what that's saying is that the shoes worked, right? The shoes, you weren't wrestling an alligator, setting aside 10 minutes to get your kid dressed, or at least even just to get the shoes on because of this product. And that is the type of story that every single business needs to tell, whether you have products, whether you have services, whether you're $100 million company or it's your first year. And I've been in marketing my whole life. I've worked for those huge companies and I've gone to the mat on that stuff only to, and I've lost the fight and I've seen how it's happened. I'm so happy and blessed and grateful to be in a position now where I can work with people like Lisa and help her clients really find out their whys. Why do you do what you do? What is the passion behind that? And then what problems do you uniquely solve for people where somebody's going to read a social media post or a piece of collateral or go on the website and go, okay, I need to talk to these people more.
All right, Lisa, we have to wrap. Jodi, we have to wrap, but Lisa, do you have like 15 seconds? You can get the last word in.
Yes, absolutely. I love what Jodi was saying about solving. When we were pre-pandemic, it was all about selling. And the hardest thing you can do now is to try to sell versus trying to solve someone's issue. And just like Jodi was saying, you're asking salespeople to solve and not sell, which is a cultural shift that can be so jarring. Yet that is where the power lies within the story and within resonating with your audience as to how you can help them go from where they are now to where they want to be.
Ladies, this was like a master class. Everybody needs to watch this. This was like a master class in advertising. Ladies, thank you so much. Lisa with 3 Dog Ride, Jodi with Rural Solutions. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us and Advertising Champions. Your insight was truly invaluable.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Charlene, and thank you, Lisa.
All right, if you'd like to learn more about what each of these ladies is doing at their respective organizations, and I think you do, you want to check them out on dailyadbrief.com. Well, that's going to do it for us today on Advertising Champions. I'm your host, Charlene Shirk, and we look forward to learning lots of stuff with you next time.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.